Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, playing some more RoboCraft, and I figured it's about good time I try and build another robot, see if I can do a little better. I'm hoping I can do a little better. I'm going to make this one a little more bulkier, but before I get into that, I would like to welcome you and thank you for joining me. Thanks to all the repeat viewers along with the new viewers, it's really appreciated, all the support and all the awesome you guys bring to this little channel. It's growing. It's coming along quite nicely. I just had me kind of a heck of a week there last week. I kind of lost some video. Didn't turn out very good. So I figured, the best thing to do is to take a bit of time, do a bunch of playing, build up some video. And that's what I tried. I got some. My stockpile got corrupted or lost. My whole hard drive, that one hard drive went. So things happening, but anyway, back to this. Trying to learn from what I learned from the first build, and what I learned is I think I may have had my hovers too low in it with not enough weight under it. So what I was going to try on this one is keep the tread underneath for like a counterweight, and try and keep my guns kind of low. Center of mass kind of near the top of the tread would be ideal, I think. But we'll see how that all plays out, I guess. We'll kind of get into this. I was going to try and just, switch right over, build right on that, but it seems like I actually stuck it to the ground, so couldn't figure out for the life of me how to get it up in the air, so I just figured, shite, I'll just rebuild another one. It's a good thing I realized this early, eh? Would have sucked to have a couple hours into a build or something, and then all of a sudden, oh, I won't move. I can't get no tread under it. I don't know, maybe I could have just tried testing and then coming back, see what that did for me. I don't know, there's probably something I'm missing. Because there's no freaking way I know enough of all of this game, or even enough of this game yet. Because I just kind of got started. I got playing some battles though there, and I was doing alright. I did not too bad. I got beat a few times. I did okay. I got some kills. It was alright. It's nothing that I'm really going to go into detail and brag about though, but I earned me some good parts. That was my goal though, so that was cool. So yeah, we're just kind of getting this shaped out a little bit. I figured if I have a longer back end, maybe that'll help keep me from rolling so much. Or, who knows, maybe it'll help roll. Because one of the things I did find along my little bit of playing around there is backflips can be kind of fun. Or they can actually get you shot out the wad. But like I said, I'm going to try and make this one a little bulkier, so I'm going to try and fill just about every nook and cranny I can and have more to be shot off. So I think that would be a good defense, or part of my defense. Maybe it'll give me a little more runaway time. It's like, oh crap, you shoot me! Hey, run away, run for your life! Hoping it'll help me. Because I pretty much need all the help I can get. Like anybody that's just starting out on a brand new game, you struggle for a little bit. So I'm just trying to get through the struggle part, and then we'll get into the less struggle part, and then we'll move on into now we're doing a little bit of butt kicking part, and then from on and on and on and on, and then you just get into come at me, man, what you got kind of part, and then someone whoops your ass, and then you're back to like, okay, now let's see if I can win part. It's a vicious cycle the way it goes sometimes. Because a lot of it depends on who you're playing against. So, and I know there's been some players on here that have probably been playing way longer than I have, because I've seen some of the weapons they got and they look like they're something. I don't know how long it'd take me to get to those kind of weapons, but I'm going to see. Because there's some missiles I've been wanting. And then I think if I can, maybe lasers. There's a couple lasers that I'd like. Because I know it seems like the laser beams that are coming and getting me, and oh, they hurt me a lot. And I seen what looks like a minigun of one sort. I wouldn't mind one of them, or 7, or you know, as many of those as I can. And then there's a really cool shotgun that was used on me, and it hurt quite bad. So I wouldn't mind trying one of them too, or maybe, you know, 4 would be good. I think that would ward off any close combat enemies. They get brave and such, you know, you just kind of put them into place and say, "No, back off, man, back off. Give you a shotgun right to your lip." But sometimes, you know, they just keep coming, and then we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out. You know, a mano. Unless they have a teammate that sneak attacks you and gets you in the back and you go down. That always sucks. Especially when you're just about winning, or you blow up the one guy, you're like, "Yeah, got him." And then his buddy shows up and is like, "Ha!" Like, crap. Take me out, eh? I've had that happen on a number of occasions. But, what can you do, eh? I know what you do. You go back to the start, you respawn, you wait your 16 seconds. And then you come back and you kick his butt. Unless he gets you again. But yeah, the one thing that I've been noticing is the air guys, the flyers. Them and those rockets. Oh, man, did they ever hurt. So that's another thing I'm trying to keep in mind too, is I need an aerial attack. Land to air attack, I guess. I'm tired of having them pick on me. Or they're not really picking on me, it's just they can see me and then they deal with me real fast and then I'm done, and then they find me real fast again. So yeah, trying to kind of get as rounded as possible. I'm hoping maybe it deflects stuff. You know, we get a ricochet effect. It's like, ching! Gun. Like, bonus. Take extra shots without taking damage. Can't go wrong with that. That idea is, now I'm just going for visual. Because that would just cup it. Unless I can get it to like catch and then fling it back. That'd be sweet. But I highly doubt that's even a thing in this game. That's me imagination going wild. And it does that sometimes. Sometimes more than it should. But keeps it interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of also hoping that by doing this, where the guns are almost like countersunk into the thing, into my robot, that maybe it'll make them a little harder to pick out, shoot out. So I'm hoping it's kind of a tactic or a strategy that I've got. It might work, it might not. Those front ones are probably just going to take a beating most of the time, unless they try and take out like the top half, because there's probably going to be some bigger weapons up there, maybe the more damaging weapons per shot. So they might be a big lure for all the attackers. I'll have to be careful with them, I guess. Man, it does take a while to get these curved and angle blocks and all that worked in. But yeah, since this, so someone has clued me into the whole mirror mode. So yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that one for the next robot I build. As long as I keep in the center. So yeah, that was another thing. I played around with it a little bit, and I was off center somehow. And I don't exactly know how to recenter my bot yet, so it started like building it all out of whack. It did not help at all. No, not one bit. It just was counterproductive. So I just went back to this way, started rebuilding, and you've been with me since. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I likes it, I likes it. Yeah, that one. Maybe not. How about there? So yeah, a lot of us just try it, see what it looks like. Nope, don't like it, take it out. Which is, I guess, to be expected. Something like so. And yeah, that's alright. Kind of makes me think of a fishy a little bit. Something fishy going on. Let's test her out and see what it does. Oh, it's got that sideways strafing, so I like that. That's kind of why I like the hovers more than anything on these ones. Works pretty good. So far the weaponry is not too shabby. I got my snipery kind of weapon on there. It's not overweighing it. Oh, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, back and flip. Back and flip. Oh, almost a 1 1/4. It's not good if you smash your back on the ground though. I don't know if it damages it or your robot or not, hitting the ground hard. I haven't noticed any of my stuff breaking from it happening, so I'm hoping it doesn't. Well, that's not too bad. That seems to be going the way I was hoping it would. So let's see what we can get done here. Get something a little more done to it. At least a second weapon, secondary, a third, a tertiary, or what would that fourth one be? A quadrary, and then a quintupletarian weapon. I don't know. If you guys know better words for it, let me know. I have no frickin' clue. I ain't gonna pull out the dictionary to try and find out. I'm gonna get back to the building. Yeah, that filled in for one, because I figured it's gonna take a lot of shots, and the more blocks the better. That'll increase my runaway time, I believe. Because by the time I'm worried about them shooting at that, my guns are gone. Speaking of guns, get some of these little zappers on there. And I was thinking of these as a nice weapon, but so far every time I've tried them, they haven't really done too much for me. It seems like they lure me into close quarters combat, and then next thing you know, I'm getting destroyed. No matter what. It's almost like they're not damaging the guy. So I'm not exactly sure on... Maybe I'm using them wrong or something. Do you have to fire them? Like hit the fire button, shoot them kind of when you want to use them to attack, or you just run in and melee anytime? That's the kind of thing I've been trying to figure out, but no matter what I've tried, it doesn't really seem to make much difference. So I've been kind of chalking it up to the enemies having way better weapons and I'm just bad timing, or depending on the situation, it could be a combination of them or just one of them. It's been making it a little difficult to tell. So if you got any insight on the matter, hey, fill me in. It would be really appreciated. Yeah, so we'll get that. Oh, it's actually one deeper than I thought. Okay. Snap all these little puppies right in place. Like so. Yeah, we'll give her more of the fishy look here in a second. Try and get as many of them in as I can. They're a little smaller weapons, so I figured the numbers are needed on that. That's a pretty good barrage of laser fire. I don't think they really shoot all at once too much, but at least they can actually cover the whole, a good area. I'm gonna get a little into the back because it's starting to look like I got a lot of weight at the front, not a whole bunch at the back. So I'm hoping that the leverage effect of the longer tail will help. We'll see how it all goes out though. So from there, just kind of filling in all the little spots that I may have missed and, you know, tune it up as I go. Try and get it to look maybe as nice as possible too, you know. It's kind of, I like the visual stuff. And yeah, I gotta remember I can paint it too. That's another thing. Some point I'll worry about painting. I usually like to try things before I really get into like the super final touches of like painting and such. I'm just kind of glad this game has like a painting feature like that. That's kind of cool. The other game that I play a lot of, Terror Tech, they don't have a paint feature like that. It'd be nice if they'd get one. Yeah, a little there, a little there. Some over this way. Yeah, that looks right. Yep, good. Yeah, I like the idea of having the back, kind of backing block behind them. Like I was saying there before, maybe it'll make it harder to pick them out and shoot them off. But I don't know. It's just a hope. We'll see what it does for me in the end when we get to actually in battle and testing and hopefully doing some good stuff. Like that, like that. Something like so. Yeah. It's not going to be a traditional looking fishy fin, but it'll be something kind of that resembles maybe a little bit of it. Or of just the shape, I guess. I was thinking of calling it a shark, but I just don't think it's going to be mean enough to warrant a name like that. Hopefully, though, maybe we can work it up to a piranha. It's a bitey little bugger. Yeah, I don't know why I like that kind of setup, the design where it looks like a pocket. Almost looks like half a bullet mold. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Couple of them. Maybe that. No, let's go with that. For some reason that's saying that's what should happen. It's just talking to me. It's saying, yeah, I should be here. Now, propulsion. See what we can do for this thing. Maybe something like so. I don't know how much we're gonna have to lose for that. Those ones too. I guess we gotta build out a little bit. Got two of them. Put that like so. There, that might help a little bit. I guess it ain't going under there, but it will fit there. Alright. I guess that's a start anyway. I obviously need bigger motors or something. Just because they don't look proportionate even. As far as power output, I have no idea yet. We'll see. Yeah, I think that might... Yeah, that touches it up quite nicely, I believe. Oh yeah, that is a good idea. Let's go around here a little bit. Yeah, that does make it look a lot nicer, I think. Let me know what you think. You know, down in the comments there. And hey, while you're down in that neck of the woods, if you like what you saw, hit that like button too. You know, those blue thumbs are cool. They're motivating. They're what helps, as I put it, fuel up the tank. My motivational tank. You know what I mean? And, you know, if you haven't already, subscribe. Hey, get notified when I have something new. Might be just as good or better. Because I always am trying to learn. And you know, all the feedback and all the suggestions and all the awesome stuff you guys bring to a little channel like this, that's what's been really helping me the most to get better and to learn and to improve. Like I've had a few tips on what weapons to use, and look, I'm not doing too bad. I'm starting to get things figured out. The properly intended uses of each weapon. I haven't quite figured out these melee weapons yet, but you know, it's a start. So yeah, just kind of scooting around, you know, enjoying the little testing area here. Seeing how this thing handles. It still has a bit of a hover to it, but oh, barrel roll, man, barrel roll. Liking that. How about the back and flip? Can we do it? Oh, nice. Oh, 1.5? Oh, 1 1/4 with a hard landing. Not too shabby though. It's still maneuvering all right. Oh, I got stuck. Oh shucks, I got stuck. Okay, switch it up a little bit here. Yeah, those look like they would do some damage, rapid fire style. Boom, sucker. We got snipery style weapons. See, I'm learning. So yeah, this thing ain't turning out too bad. But yeah, those melee weapons, I don't know about them, because when they're not in use, they're just a big thing that's going to catch into the ground and maybe screw me up. But that'll be something to deal with in another one. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.